As above, so below. As within, so without. That's a Hermetic principle, family. And it's a very, very powerful principle indeed. And Spirit, Christ, Jesus, another chosen one, like to be called our Father, meaning he came first to show the way. He used it in a more metaphorically way by saying, I am that I am. You see? And I want to explain what that means. By the way, welcome back to Sip and Mingle with Antawaii Fulton. And my purpose here in this lifetime is to bring forth awareness of who we are and band with the tribe that is singing the same song. Okay? So, I am that I am is just a metaphor for as above, so below, as within, so without. So in other words, what that means is everything around you, meaning all of matter itself, is always reflecting back to you who you truly are energetically or at heart. That's why nothing around you will change based on what you're saying. The only way things will change around you is when your heart change. And the heart don't change unless you can let go of the monkey mind. Meaning you can know that you are not your thoughts. And know that your thoughts run on a vibrational band. Right? It's like a guitar string. You gotta make sure the mind, body, and soul is in alignment in order for you to ascend to different dimensions. So one of the most important things that you would have to focus on and start with is what you're putting on your plate. Meaning what you're eating through your mouth, your ears, and your eyes. Because all of these functions, these senses, create your reality. That's why they say what you focus on grows. Or, show me your friends and I'll show you you. See, your friends or the people that you choose to work, you choose to be around, whether it's at work or at home, these are all fragments blown outside of you to teach you so that you can constantly grow. But if you judge them and think that they are separate from you, other than reflections of you, the teacher will never appear. It'll always be you versus the universe, or you running from thyself. But see, once you understand that, hey, I am a student and I know nothing, then the teacher will appear. Meaning when you get to this state where you are willing to take self-accountability wholeheartedly, you're able to look at these reflections around you, and instead of judging them, you see it as, man, I've been there. Or, man, I'm going through that right now. You will start to recognize the man in the mirror. Shout out to Michael Jackson. See, like he said, it is as simple as ABC 1, 2, 3. But the most hardest thing is for people to take self-accountability so that they can recognize what they're looking at. See? So if I tell you that, or if I told you that based on how you feeling, go outside, meaning to go home for real, go out in nature, and nature gonna play out through all things, people, places, and things, gonna play out exactly how you feel. Would you believe me? Well, I would rather say knowing. I need you to get in a knowing. But see, you can't get in a state of knowing until you know thyself. So that when you see yourself in another, you can recognize it and say, oh man, wow. And then it humbles you to a state where you become a sheep again. You become teachable again. You become a student. But see, most want to be a lion, want to be a leader, and never mastered the student phase. And that's what brings stagnation. See, a lot of people can change the way they eat when it comes down to their food, but then the things, meaning the hobbies that they choose to do that ain't serving their higher self, meaning getting them closer to their dream, their vision, their purpose, they have a time letting that go. It could be substances, the things that they're eating with their eyes or their ears. All of this is things we have to let go of. We have to detox fully. One of the hardest things for people to let go of is people. Because of titles. That's my homeboy, that's my friend, that's my family. But then neither one of these phrases that you use or titles that you use are helping you to get to this vision, get to this purpose, step into your higher version. So if something is not helping you, it's hurting you. Biblically, Jesus said, ain't no lukewarm. It's either you hot or cold. I like to say you either growing or you're dying. You see? So we have to be able to love ourselves enough to be able to say, man, I love you enough to let you go. You've been a great teacher to me. And I've learned my lesson. Now I'm ready to let you go on with your life. And I'm ready for the universe to send me in the vibration or the individual that is on the next level that I am vibrating on now. Because if I keep my cup full, if I keep my energetic field full, it's going to constantly just consume that. And I don't grow. It would be like me being on a treadmill and think I'm going somewhere when really I'm not. Right? So I need you to study yourself. Get out in nature, get around people. You don't need no phone. And look at the individuals and everything around you that the universe puts in front of you. And I need you to lose your mind and come to your senses. And just let your senses, the way you feel, really tune into that. You can start off by deep breathing, inhaling deeply and releasing slowly so that your body get in a state of lightness. And then observe everything and observe yourself more than anything. And really tune into how you really feel and watch how it play out through your environment. And if you do this, and you may not see it in the first go round, but you start really working on yourself. You start playing a certain tune or a certain melody, and then you'll start to hear it echo through the people, places, and things. You'll see your algorithm on your phone change. You will see where the old people that you used to hang around, y'all are starting to kind of have friction and static in that connection because you are rising. And anything that you don't focus on have to fall off. That's why the Bible like to say, cultivate your wife. Meaning anybody that you're around, you want them to go to the next level with you. Hey, don't hold no information back. Feed them too. And likewise, let them be feeding you as well. It gotta be reciprocal, family. It gotta be equally yoked. That's why you gotta be the CEO of your business, meaning you. The great I am. It exists in all of us, family. And I hope this message or this episode helps somebody somewhere. And if you've seen it on YouTube, definitely subscribe to the channel because there's so much more to come. And if you've seen it on any other social media platform, definitely like or comment below. And if you would like any help, hey, tap into the website, send me an email, and we can set up a time that we can talk. But until the next episode, family, that was another episode of Sip and Mingle. No more division, family. One love.